Olha que coisa mais linda, mais cheia de graça.
Let's get it.
3 teams, 3 flavors. It's the deep dive, folks. It's the freaking deep dive. We want to look into 3 teams, namely Audi, Aston Martin, and Ferrari.
And Ferrari, a little deep dive.
Yeah, we promised you all the deep dive. And here it is. We are about to bring it to your unbiased, by the way.
Very unbiased.
Unbiased, by the way.
About to critique.
Welcome back, folks. With me, as always, Ben, and I'm Tawana. Maggots Bakets. Let's hop into it. This is the deep dive session. And let's just rip the band-aid off. Let's start off with the worst team possible. Aston Martin.
My faves.
What in God's green earth is happening there? What? Because they've been given more in terms of ADUO.
Do you understand? The FIA had to invent something mid-season to be like, hey man, all right, listen, for you guys to actually be a race car, we'll help you. It's really that bad. No upgrades. Came to the last race in Miami. They're in a deep hole. They needed the FIA to get them out of it. It's that bad.
Yeah, because for context, ADUO is something that they brought up this season for the spread, like to reduce the spread of each team, like in terms of the gap. And that was put in place within that 5-week period where we didn't have any races. We get to Miami. They are still dead last. We ask ourselves, what the hell are they doing? It's so bad that the FIA gave them more ADO related stuff. They gave them more.
Yeah.
They widened the ADUO scope for them. It's that bad. They got like an extra 8 million added to improve the car for 2026 alone. They were given more time, 230 hours.
Wow. To test their tires, test everything. Literally they said, hey man, just go fix your car, bro. Because it's getting to a point for me where you can't explain to non-F1 fans what the hell's going on there. They're just like, okay, there's a team that's dead last and is not catching up. What's that about? I have to say, I'm sorry, this is not typical. Please understand. It shouldn't be this bad. But it is that bad.
It's actually that terrible because I've actually heard people like, okay, fine. Why are there cars that are always slow all the time and they're still in F1? I don't know, folks. I genuinely have no idea at this point. These guys, guys, let this sink in. The benchmark of time that the hours that they're given is a 190. They added more to that stuff.
To 230.
To 230.
Oh my gosh.
Let that number sink in, folks. Do you know how 10 hours of testing for those guys can do a lot?
A lot. It's well governed. Such that they don't go over that, yeah.
They are the most... I've never seen a sport where time is of the essence.
Essence in every aspect.
Every aspect of even if it's building the little carbon fiber on the wing plate,
you don't just be doing that.
You don't, dude.
Guys, the night before the race, cars have a little cloak that's put on top of them to say, don't touch it. That's how conscious they are, to say, we have a curfew, you will not touch it. So for them to add this amount of time from 190 to 230 and pretty much say, hey guys, okay, we need you all to at least be competitive. That's how bad it is. Otherwise, Aston Martin would be at the back of F2, same as they are in F1.
To make it even worse, I just want to add more into it. So I want you guys to understand the gravitas of this situation. There is a evaluation period to check how everything is, how the cars are going when they are given the ADUO time. The evaluation time, like it was supposed to happen right after Miami, by the way. They moved it to after the Canadian Grand Prix, the 24th.
Wow. Was
Not
this that? Have
Miami.
they moved it for all the teams?
Yes.
Because of Aston.
Because of Aston. Because of Aston, CAD, like how slow they were. But for Aston, it's that bad. That little stat that you mentioned,
Yeah.
the stat that you mentioned, their fastest time was the slowest time of
In
an F2
F2.
driver. That raised alarms.
And I need you guys to understand also that evaluation is so important because right now there's 2 rumors circling that Red Bull might be the most powerful powertrain on the grid right now, but we still don't know because this needs to be evaluated for us to determine who's where in terms of the power of the ICE. So I don't know.
But it's that bad. The Honda power unit has been so disappointing. We all thought the introduction of Honda, Nui, and Aston Martin,
it blends well, but
they were so vibrant. When we saw the car the first time it rolled out of Catalonia, everyone was like, "That's the car to beat."
Dude, it was late, but when it stepped out, we're like, what is this?
The car to beat.
So, which begs the question, where did they get it wrong? Where do you see it, that they actually fluffed it?
I have no idea, but the main thing that pops up after doing some search, the car is unreliable as hell. They are the one team that used the most parts at the Bahrain testing.
Yikes.
Let that sink in, folks.
Yikes.
They used the most parts.
That's interesting.
Yes.
And we still don't know the blame. The blame is being pushed primarily to Honda.
Yes.
Right? Everybody's just like Honda. There was at some point a hint of Adrian.
The chassis.
Yeah,
they got a chassis that was too tight for the car.
He didn't. What? Now, vibrating could kill the driver. The car may not get back to the pits, to the pit lane. I don't know.
3 Grand Prix, by the way. They just finished 1. They had 4 retirements.
Wow, it's that bad.
Stroll was unclassified in Melbourne. You still remember when Melbourne started? What did they say? They could not. There's a possibility they might not even start the race.
Yeah, they might not even start. Yeah, that was their benchmark to actually start, not finish, not win or not compete. Start the Grand Prix.
But at least from Melbourne, when we went to China, from China to Suzuka, they were able to fix the vibrations. They were able to fix the vibrations. But their first clean race, their first clean weekend, where both cars finished the sprint and the race, was in Miami, the previous race, dog. It seems like they started developing this car last year, mid-September or something like that.
Remember the talks that apparently Honda found something? They found out the vibrations issue and only reported in November 2025.
Now, why would you do that when Formula One is starting in Feb? When you are going to start testing, you are going to start testing in January.
November, you're now saying, oh no, we got a pretty big issue. Aston hadn't been to the factory, mind you.
No,
they had. They're gonna piss me off.
They sit dead last. I mean, of course, they sit dead last with no points. Same as Cadillac, but for them, there was such a big expectation.
Huge expectations. I mean, with Cadillac, new management, entirely new team. With Aston, a new direction, which didn't work. They are very reluctant to turn around. I don't know how easy it would be, hypothetically, for them to then go back to Benz, okay, please, but
you can't.
Guess it's way too late now. Yeah,
you can't
do that
because I think who's this one? There's this other Spanish commentator. I think it's Antonio Lobato.
Mm-hmm.
He called this whole situation the most serious failure of a team in history in F1.
It's so bad.
They have Adrian Newey, state-of-the-art tunnels. They got cash. They got new simulator, all wasted.
Oh, this is so bad.
They have everything is in their hands. They bottled it.
No, I don't know.
But now,
really begs the question where they went from.
Honestly, I have no idea.
Interestingly, there's so many conversations we had when I kept saying for me, Adrian being the team principal, no. I didn't like that from the start. I didn't like that idea. And I can only understand that he did it because he didn't want somebody above him calling the shots. And clearly that didn't work out. He shouldn't have taken on that role because this feels like a management issue. You can't manage the relationship with Honda. Put your foot down and say, hey, we want this direction. We will stay on you until you give us the results.
But
That's what's required.
So now you're putting it all on Nui. He could
This
be
is
he could be
Mhm.
one of the key pieces to it, right?
Yeah. This is F1. You either put on the team principal. At the end of the day, it's on the CEO and the team principal on the running of the team. It doesn't matter if the driver is messing up. It doesn't matter if the engineering team is messing up. It always comes to who's leading this team. It's Adrian, and he failed to deliver. He's the one going back to Lawrence Stroll and saying, "Hey, sorry, man, I bossed it. Thanks for the millions you've put into your company, but my fault, bro."
Because now, now I'm thinking it on a wider scope, not just looking at Honda themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Because this whole thing happened because one team understood the rigs more than anyone,
Mm-hmm.
Mercedes. Now teams like that are getting penalized. Is it even fair to this point? Now there's teams that are so bad. We now have the governing body being like, you know what? No, this gap is too big. Let us slow down the guy in front, or not slow down. Let us give the guys at the back to catch up to the guy in front, the guy who understood the rigs better than the guys at the back. Is that even fair
Imagine
at this point?
a situation where Aston then just gets it, and then they're now competing. How does that fare with the rest of the grid? Like, so this is what you wanted for them to come dominate the front. That's why you gave them so much time. I don't know.
Because this was just
This is really bad.
because now I'm like, okay, fine. How much time do they need? Because even who's this guy? Fernando Alonso saying it is basically pointless. Even if they bring like 2/10 to the race, it doesn't change their position. They're still
yeah,
at the
no,
back.
they can't talk tenths. These men need to be talking seconds. I'm not talking about they need seconds
That's
to
what I'm
come
saying. So
back.
how much time are we supposed to give them, and how much time, and like how lenient or forthgiving should the FIA be to such type of situations? Because me personally, I still remember when we spoke about the ADUO, I was shocked. Like, what is that? I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Even I was shocked. Like when I found out that it was only implemented like as a new thing for this season. I thought it was before maybe just not popular.
It just
Only to
doesn't
find
make
out that
sense.
it just came out of this season. I don't know why.
Most probably, I think what people were saying, like they were dogging these rigs, like, oh my gosh, they're terrible, they're terrible, they're terrible. They fumbled fair and fine, but we still should give them time to, you know,
Yeah.
to
For it
build
to
up
actually
and
stick.
stuff, like to actually
I think
like,
same thing for Aston. I think count them out. The season, count them out of contention. This fix is to make them keep up with the pack for the sake of viewership.
we,
Because
but
we're
we
at a
can't
point
just,
where it's like,
but no, we're not like letting these guys get away with murder at this point. You had everything.
everything. It's on
You had
them.
everything. Now we should give you time. Now we need to, okay, fine, we're now giving you an extra lifeline.
I don't know. Actually, like I even commented on a post on TikTok by one of our favorite creators, Tyrell. He was dropping the news about the whole additional ADU for Aston, and his take was to saying, should the FIA help,
No,
or Aston should just leave it to them? I commented to say, it's on Aston, and I'd like to think there's some tough calls that they may need to make that they're reluctant to make.
exactly.
Yeah, they're not going all the way. They're not going all in to say, if somebody needs to be fired, fire them. If somebody needs to be brought in, bring on whoever. Just fix it.
Things need to be cut out
Yeah,
because
it's on them.
we're now giving them a lifeline where it doesn't make sense. It does
It's
not.
on
Like,
them.
how far, like, what more? Like, how far will they go in this sense now in terms of like giving people lifelines?
And who's gonna get? What if like now, does Cadillac get it too? Because they're also pretty much struggling.
I mean, some teams can start sandbagging and be like, okay, fine.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we'll
we
get
also
the big.
we also need ADUO.
Very good point. That's a very good point. Wow. Okay. Wow.
Because
Yeah.
if I'm leading the pack and I'm seeing these guys at the back are not just being given upgrade, they're being
And they're
given
catching
time,
up.
they're being given them more money. Man, I could just sacrifice a couple of races, even though that is unsportsmanlike.
Incredibly.
Who's to say
Incredibly.
they won't do that? We've seen shadier stuff in F1. We've seen shadier stuff.
Flavio.
Need we
Crazy
say
stuff
more?
in F1.
Need we say more?
So I don't know.
And speaking of teams that need a lifeline, 11 upgrades, a big package. On the biggest package, the package that people have been talking about since testing. P6, P7. No, P6, P7 to 8, actually. After the penalty. The Macarenoing.
I need you lot to understand. It's to the point where people are starting to question Leclerc's ability to drive. People are questioning Leclerc, bro. That's how bad.
Because I like what Rob Smedley said. This was so destroying. This was so destroying. I can imagine the heartbreak. The way people are hyping this Macarena. 11 upgrades. The biggest package.
I said it. Remember? Is it the last episode or the one before? No, the one before our last episode. I said it. The gimmicks, the little arrow changes. That's not it. That's not the answer.
New diffuser.
No.
Redesigned floor. Aggressive side pods.
That's not it. It's your engine. It's the engine.
Actually,
Guys,
because it does. Yeah, because it doesn't make sense. Good qualifying. The car is quick. Leclerc
quick.
P3. He led the race at some point. Spun out sadly.
Yeah.
Clipped the barrier. Got hit with the 20-second penalty. Dropped from 6 to 8. They finished 7 and 8. Hamilton P7 got promoted to P6. But he was driving with a damaged car.
Yeah.
Caused by Colapinto, by the way.
Colapinto, yeah.
That's fine.
I don't know. It's just for that team, for Ferrari, honestly, I don't know. Actually, no. I'm sorry. I don't know. I have no clue what that team needs at this point. They're hoping maybe when the evaluation is done, ADUO allows them to get an actual engine upgrade in the ICE, which they so desperately need. They need that engine to be quicker.
Because I think what could have happened here, the wind tunnel and the CFD might have told them lies. There was a correlation issue. I feel like that's what must have happened. I think that's what must have happened.
Yeah.
Because they just threw stuff on and then the correlation was telling them, oh yeah, most probably your car is quick. Wireless McLaren.
Lewis has 2 complaints. He says the simulator seems to be giving him false information and how he should drive the car. Secondly, he says the front wing design, they're losing pace due to that because of the way it then redirects the air towards the front tires instead of away. The other teams are funneling it away from the front tires. It's like, how are we not seeing this? Who's the engineering team that hasn't seen any of this? Like, I can imagine.
No, continue.
Yeah, I don't know. I can imagine like a situation where they set it up in simulator. It runs and it tells them, "Yeah,
you're quick.
It's good. All right." And of course, reruns, switch things up to see does it actually make the difference or not. Then you pull up to Miami and it's still slow.
You get whitewashed by McLaren with a couple of upgrades. Because I think Karun Chandler even said it. If I was McLaren and Mercedes, and I'm like, this is what they all got? This is what Ferrari got? Yeah, ban that, bro. Ban that. We'll let them lead on the first lap and then we'll catch them afterward.
Easily.
The power unit doesn't have the legs for it.
It doesn't. You see it with how
very small that very small turbo is killing them.
Big time.
It is really, really killing them.
I don't know.
Because
I don't know, bro.
now it's fingers crossed they get ADUO.
I don't know what they're gonna do. Even with the ADO, it has to be something big. They need the proper package because it's running away. McLaren is now in the mix. It's not just them versus Benz. Them
That's
versus Benz was a better situation. It's McLaren in the mix. Benz
because they're
coming with
just
upgrades.
because they're just 16. McLaren is just 16 points behind, by mind you.
Yeah. So now, and
That's
they look
just
strong.
that's just P2, P3, and they're clear.
They're done. They're done. I think Red Bull also might be in the mix. Verstappen had a good qualifying. Kind of a crazy race, to be honest. But
Bro,
he's in the mix.
because this might even sound painful because
Hmm.
they're just keeping that P2 in the constructors comfortable, like just
Yeah,
warm.
just hold it.
They're just holding it for
So hold it. Keep the
McLaren.
seat warm. And McLaren might not. They might be in that P2 even temporarily if Benz doesn't pick up their pace. That P1 is in danger.
But do you know what position is Bearman on the
In the driver's championship?
Yeah.
Last I checked, it was 5.
He finished
he had a
P5.
pretty, but
finished
this last
P5.
race,
Yeah.
P5?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, I think he did finish P5.
No, yeah.
Hang on.
I don't know what those.
Wait, let me check. I think he finished P5.
Yeah.
Right? No, there's was it a race?
Or maybe the sprint?
Yeah, wait, let me check.
Hmm.
But the what's this thing called?
Behrman's P8.
He's P8, right?
Well, yeah. It's P8. Verstappen is now in 7th, Piastri 6th, Hamilton, Leclerc 4 and 5. Oh no, Hamilton and Norris 4 and 5. Leclerc is 3.
Wait, which one? I'm looking at Qatar. What?
You gotta get the total
Wait,
stats.
I'm seeing Australian. Wait, let me see some.
Yeah. Franco Colapinto, 7 points. My man.
Wait, I want to see what did he get on hang on. Don't show me all the races. Show me Miami. Show me the race result.
Sure.
Wait, not the race results, because I know he was kind of terrible on this race, no? P11.
Which one?
Let me see. So I want to see the sprint. Oh, on the drivers is like P. What number is he? P8.
P8, yeah.
Yeah, that car is close.
That car was very close.
That car is very close. Ignore my mistake. That car is freaking close. And they're not complaining about any. But I just have no idea what's going on with Ferrari, man. They cooked, but with the wrong recipe.
Yeah. And the Leclerc situation, the whole spin out, are you putting it on him?
I think they have a package, like an aero package that's great, but
Mhm.
the engine can't keep up.
I really can't.
Yeah, it can't keep up. I think so. I think that's what happened. I can't blame it on. Can you also say that he was pushing it too much? What? When did he change the tires, by the way?
But that's the thing. If you've noticed, Leclerc has always had to push that far. If you've noticed, every other time that there's a dominant driver who's running away with it, they have a car they can trust. They have a car that they don't have to. I love the way it was put to say they have a car they don't have to outdrive. Leclerc has to do things this car can't even do to make it happen.
Yeah, it's not sticking to the ground.
He has to push. So a mistake like that
Yeah.
is expected.
Yeah, it's expected.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
really
really
bad.
blame it on him. Like, oh yeah, he's
Yeah,
slow
no.
and stuff or something. Like, I got. We can do that, but
It's not fair.
it's not fair because that's what was like the same thing with Haja when he crashed out. Because my main reason why I was like we should feel bad for him. His car was illegal. Like the plank wear, it was too low, so they were trying out something. That's why they gave him that's why they put him back a little bit. He wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
He wasn't supposed to be there because he was not driving to catch up to where he qualified.
Yeah, I'm always gonna feel sorry for Aja. That second seed. Red Bull
Oh, no,
second seed.
Yeah, man, damn.
You
But
know how that goes.
just going back to Ferrari, the correlation doesn't make. They are like there's something happening in between that in their factory there. Something is not adding up.
Yeah, something's really not adding up.
Something I
I hope it's not deep rooted though, because the deeper it is for Ferrari, the worse it is. They will never change it if it's deep rooted. Hopefully,
Yeah.
it's just this situation where it's like, hey,
it's just the engine.
it's just the engine. If it's just the engine, that's fine. If they are in the right direction to fix it, that's fine. But if it has to do with their personnel or their structure,
Or the drivers.
forget.
Ooh,
Dare
or
we
the
say?
drivers.
Dare we say?
But like I think like the main issue is just that the internal combustion itself, weak acceleration.
Yeah, so no, it's not
weak
that good. Yeah.
acceleration, weak power delivery. The car has
Yeah.
just got nothing. It's just got nothing.
So,
But
yeah,
you won't catch me buying the Ferrari merch.
me
If they're
never,
doing like
though.
this, you won't catch me. You won't catch me buying this stuff.
I'm not
You
trying to
won't
think
catch me.
who's that you get. Whose merch is super nice.
The thing is, Audi's merch is nice, but
Yes.
they are quick, but their car is so fragile, man. Their car is the car looks fast, but the car breaks down a lot.
A lot. The reliability is really bad. But it's expected, right? New team.
I mean, yeah, fair and fine, but
At least they're in the mix.
dude, okay. Hulkenberg's car caught on fire in Miami. On the way to the grid, by the way. Fluid leak.
Mhm.
Bortoleto finished P11, then got disqualified.
And which other race did they? I think Bortoleto had another issue.
Bortoleto had a gearbox issue that they had to change
Gearbox
before
issue.
qualifying.
Yeah. That's really
And
bad.
Hulkenberg pitted as well in, like, I think it was like lap 1 of the race
Yeah, then he
for
was
damage.
out.
Then he retired as well, lap 7, because of the drivetrain overheating. And that's the third time in 5 rounds Audi has failed to ever start.
That's pretty bad for them.
Time. That's the third
pretty bad.
time. Because they're actually quick. They have points. It's
They're
like
in
the
the mix.
7th. It's like the 7th fastest car. And they were the fastest out of the 4 teams, like the Ford mid pack. I think we once even mentioned it at some point. Like, these guys are actually fast enough to be above the mid-table gaggle. Right?
Because right now, the mid-table battle, I would say, is Alpine leading it.
Yeah, Alpine
has
Audi has its moments.
Yeah, it has its moments.
They had a bit of spark during, like, I still remember, like, the first, like, in Australia, first race, first points. They should be fighting Haas Racing Bull. Instead, they're like P9.
But I don't know, like, the thing is, when I now try to think at their liability issues to say, like, where is it coming from? It's like typical, you know? It's like they're still figuring a lot of stuff out. Yeah, completely new team to the grid. So.
I'm so sorry, man. Let me put it to more numbers for you as well. I think if I give you the numbers, you will see, like, what I mean, why I'm actually quite upset.
Yeah.
They've completed 331 laps out of a possible 524 this season.
Yeah.
A dead last in mileage.
So it's that bad.
Not okay. The track stuff is an issue. Back office, John Wheatley left.
Yes, that was crazy. To go to Aston.
And he just said personal reasons. Benotto steps in as TP. Bonetto.
Is he? I heard some talks about somebody else who was gonna take over.
Race director. He's now taking on what's going on, like, on the pits. That's Alan McNish.
Yeah. Benotto's so scared of that pit wall.
It's a little bit embarrassing, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Incredibly, yeah. The management situation there is very iffy. Very, very iffy. They're quick, but They can't bring us.
Yeah, because also one thing I've noticed about how they talk about like just their communication in general, it's a little bit distasteful because when they're asked what's going on, they just say, "Oh yeah, it's technical issues." They're very like secretive. When it comes to like the McLarens, Mercedes, they'll tell you what's going on. Like, okay, fine, this
Yeah,
is
very
what
specific. Like, this
they're
is very.
they're holding stuff back. Like they're trying to be all sick. Dude, your car is slow as hell.
Who's to say that they may also not entirely know where the biggest?
I mean,
That'd be crazy. It's like still trying to figure it out too, man.
but I mean, I get. Don't get me wrong, folks. Even though I'm like the against the whole issue. Don't get me wrong. I know they're a new team. They're building their own gearbox. They're building their own engine. Everything is in house. So every failure, what it's coming from them directly. Not
Them
like
from them.
McLaren. Not like McLaren who's getting a PU from Mercedes, but they're working on their own gearbox. Or these other company or these other teams. They don't have customer teams. Fair and fine.
Yeah.
Fair and fine. But the
But
problem is every week they're always having different issues. I think Bortoleto said it. I think he mentioned, I don't think we've had a single issue that was similar. Every weekend is a new
it's
problem.
just something new.
Oh,
It raises questions on their reliability testing also. It's like, come on, guys. Are you not really putting this car through vigorous training just to figure out your
yeah,
possible problems?
not just throwing on upgrades just to make it quick
Hope for
while
the
it's the
best.
car
Make sure
is good.
it's
Yeah,
legit,
exactly.
man.
Because
Make sure it sticks.
McNish said it's gonna get better, but is it? Is it gonna get better? With the way it's going, fair and fine, you build a car that moves, but if it breaks down on lap 3, not even lap 3, on what's this thing called? The
Dude,
warm-up
barely
lap.
start. Yeah, the formation lap, barely the start. I
So,
don't know.
so now my question, was it really personal reasons why Wheatley left? Because the whole Aston Martin thing has been squashed.
It could be, I think, managerial. He also was kind of very iffy about it, especially the whole split of Binotto working on the factory,
Ooh.
him working on the thing.
Ooh,
I
there's a
thought that was very weird.
possibility. There's a possibility that he might be getting iced out on certain things. It was like, hey,
Exactly.
we are
Or decisions, because he's like, hey,
oh,
your parts are not working. Why? They're like, hey, man, we tested them. They should be working. What do you mean, bro? And I don't know if they outranked each other, if Wheatley would outrank Binotto. So that makes for an even more a chaotic conversation.
or maybe just Binotto with his Ferrari genes.
You know,
Like his disorganization just
standard.
carried over, and then he just didn't like it.
So could be why he jumped ship.
Or why don't you just buy data from Mercedes, like a year's data
Just
or something?
see, bro.
I'm joking, folks. I'm joking. Please don't crucify
Or
me.
not the last 5 years of data though. If they're gonna buy data, ask for Benz, ask for way back when. Last 5 years from that's why they came with the 0 part. They asked for data.
Hey guys, don't kill me. It's just a rumor mill.
You asked for Merck's last 5 years.
But at least they know anything regarding like reliability. Hey guys, do not come for me. Don't come for me. This is just
the rumor mill churning.
But would you buy Audi's merch then in this case?
Yes, actually, yeah. Audi for me, yeah. Audi I would because it looks nice, and I'm getting to a point of just relieving myself of the expectations. Like,
you know
trash.
What?
That's
you
okay.
know what? Fair.
We look good.
I hope they take a turn for the better.
Yeah, me too.
I genuinely
Ready
hope
for
they
them.
take the turn for the better because I mean I love Audi.
Yeah,
I'm a fan.
Hulkenberg, Bortoleto, my guy. I was him in an
Exactly.
interview. He's so funny, bro. Bortoleto.
that combination is jokes. That combination is mad jokes.
Talking about the cars he bought, I'm like, oof, that paycheck, my guy.
Yo, I think you got the GT, the GT3 RS and
the Porsche, and then R34 GT, like a special version.
Yeah, that would be the first thing I do if I was in Audi. I'm like, get me a one-of-one spec.
I need
My
it.
own. My own.
No, I love it for him. I love it for him.
Bro. Man.
Dude.
So I mean, since we've got 3 teams, they all have different problems. Let's try and rank them. From most cooked to least cooked.
Most cooked, most cooked, most cooked.
Who
Come on,
cooked?
ladies and
Who
gentlemen.
cooked the most and who cooked
Aston.
the least?
Aston is the most cooked. They are
Yes.
done for.
The most
Nada.
They are the most cooked team on the
grid.
So embarrassing. Nuke that whole team.
That whole shebang.
Get it out, man. Get it out. Because I'm sorry, folks, just to go back to Miami. I think was the last turn 18. You could see I think it was Alonso, when he gets out of that turn, the way the back end, there is no grip. The car is just sliding. I'm just like,
yeah.
just take it out, man. Then I had the stat of the F2 car.
So I was like, back it up. Even that, you know that you're Zimmer and you're taking off that for please.
Come on.
Take this off, man. Down with these, man.
If we had something like how do we call it? If F2 was just F1 but with the slowest cars.
Just there.
Like relegation, hey, bottom 3, get out, bro. Get out.
You man are not serious.
Get out. You're going to Formula 2. You're going to Formula 2.
Go win to come back.
I think that would be sick. FIA, if you do that, I'm patenting that idea.
Here's out. And the dear first.
And who's the least cooked? Who do you think can still save it?
I think Ferrari's closest. If only the issue is surface level.
If it's actually their internal combustion being weak, that's going to be a problem. It's going to take some time.
Yes.
It's going to take some time to fix it.
Because if we're saying they will only be able to fix it after Canada, is there a big break after Canada? I think so.
Wait, let's check out check out Doc actually with the race calendar. The next race is in Monaco. On the 20 on the 5th. On the 5th.
Because there's rumors right now that they're looking to bring big upgrades to Barcelona. So that gap.
So on the 14th.
Yeah, the rumor is that they will bring something to Barcelona. I don't know if it's
Ferrari
upgrade though. Yeah, Ferrari.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, it's kind of like factory works on it even if races are ongoing. So maybe.
What about Audi? Let's check again on our doc.
Can't wait for Canada predictions, yo. You can have a blast.
That one is gonna be interesting.
It's like I hate the fact that our predictions just keep getting thrown all over the place because it's just like we started the season with like, okay, Ferrari, Benz, and now it's like, okay, McLaren's in the mix.
Yeah,
okay, Verstappen's there too.
It's actually funny. I haven't seen any upgrades related stories from Audi. Like, you see what I was mentioning? Like they're holding back information. It's so distasteful, bro.
Incredibly. I think we might actually be right about the whole management situation.
Yeah, I bet you my bottom dollar that it's so disorganized in there. There's something not adding up. There's something not adding up. You know what? Fair enough. I'm not gonna stress myself too much. So you said the most cooked is Audi. No, the most cooked is Aston. The least cooked is Ferrari. Actually, who did you say? You didn't come to your conclusion.
Yeah, I said Ferrari is least cooked in the hopes that their issues right now are only surface level, just like the engine. If it's their systems and their whole processes, that team will never, and I'll say it right now, they will never improve because they will not change their systems. Actually, on that, there's a fun fact, which is a fun fact, but it points to Ferrari as a whole. Mm-hmm. Ferrari's tire blankets, the tire blankets are written left, right, like rear, right, front, left. It's written in Italian for them, which is amazing. That's pretty cool. Branding through and through, Italian team. But it shows they are deeply rooted in their systems and will not change it for nothing.
They are willing to put Italian writings on blankets.
Imagine,
Wow. What more have they not changed in there?
dude. Come back to situations where McLaren poaches a engineering director from
Mhm.
Red Bull. He apparently is the reason why they're quite cooking recently. Why they've been cooking. Ferrari hasn't been poaching these guys because now imagine they're poaching.
They're all
Yeah. Now, if you poach an English engineer or you're poaching from the English teams, he has to learn Italian. My dog, we need an engineer. You're telling this man to learn the tire blanket names? Guys, you're not gonna win like this. That's why I said only if it's surface level. If it's deep rooted,
that is.
dude.
Oh, there
Nah.
is. Ooh,
Right.
that's something to really look into now. What do you mean?
Yeah. I'm telling
What
you.
do you mean?
Too much in their roots.
We're definitely not buying their merch. That's for sure.
Oh, no.
That's for sure.
Hell no.
There might be the least cooked, but we are not buying their merch.
I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that disappointment.
So I think it's Audi then.
Yeah.
I think it's Audi. Yeah,
Audi.
we're buying Audi merch.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
But it's
You heard it here, guys. When you see us stepping, you know where it's at.
exactly. But man, wow.
Wait,
But
actually, on the merch, what if Alpine comes out with a little Gucci? What you
oh,
say? An Alpine Gucci mix.
you know what? I saw that news and I was just like, what do you mean you're gonna be the title sponsor? The title sponsor?
What? Gucci
Alpine?
Oh, that's crazy.
Will be...
That goes crazy.
I think we'll find out more about that when the
Yeah.
Canadian Grand Prix rolls in.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sprint, by the way. And that's when the ADUO evaluation cut off. So we'll know like which manufacturers are going to get
ADUO.
the tokens.
Wow. Okay. That's big, though.
Yeah.
That's huge.
And also
That's
I think McLaren and Mercedes will bring their McLaren will bring more upgrades. The Mercedes will bring up.
And just also one race until the compression ratios situation.
Ooh. No, but I don't know why. I don't know where I saw this, but apparently someone was like, "Oh yeah, Mercedes said, oh, we got it all wrong. It actually doesn't work."
Get a load of these guys. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. My dog. You've seen the power yoga. Don't lie to us. That would be crazy if the actually was like that wasn't the advantage.
If that wasn't the advantage, that would be the funniest thing. They were sent on the wildest goose chase.
Just for just. And it would be even crazier if it is, because it begs the question now, what about the customer teams? Is that why McLaren is so quick? Is that why Alpine is so quick? If that's taken away, what does it look like for them? The opportunity for Ferrari right here. Yo.
And then your Ferrari owns just stumble.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And they just stumble.
I got lost in the sauce. Yeah, they will fumble the bag. They will most certainly fumble the bag.
But there is so much to look forward to in Canada, bro.
Oh no, big time. Yeah.
And Russell, that's like his track.
Oh, he's go-to. Yeah. Oh, imagine Kimi cooks him.
If it does, that'll be fucking sick.
Oh. Toto would be like, my dog.
I gave you what you wanted.
What do you want here?
I fought for you in Miami saying you like softer tracks and you do this to me, dog.
Really, dog? Really?
You be like this, dog.
That's crazy.
Wow, and I think that's it, folks. Thank y'all for listening. This has been our deep dive of the 3 teams. We're going to have more. They're all cooked like in different ways. But we'll see how Canada will work out for them. Please like, follow, the whole stuff.
The whole shebang.
Yeah, YouTube, Twitter, stuff like that. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your stranger.
Tell your haters.
Tell your haters, man. Come on, tell your haters. Tell them about us.
Stay tuned for the predictions for
Yes.
Canada. We'll be dropping that very soon.
We'll drop. Wait, when is the race, by the way?
22nd to the 24th.
Oh shit! Today is the 13th. Damn. Okay, we are going
Yeah.
to when?
24 to 20, 22 to 24 next weekend.
Whoa! Why does it feel like? Damn. Actually, why does it feel
Yeah.
like we are a couple of days back? Okay, fine.
Next weekend we're in Canada.
Yeah, guys. So look for keep a lookout for those. I've been your boy Tawana, with me Ben as always. Signing off with a massive peace. Peace.
Que existe a beleza que não é só minha, que também passa sozinha. Ah, se ela soubesse que quando ela passa, o mundo sorrindo, tudo diante de graça, e fica mais lindo por causa.